what, like,
Exactly.
I would love to be a fly on the wall watching KSI's reaction to the CoffeeZilla videos. Like, you know, he's his partner, right? And
We
KSI,
back
for the most
photoshopping
part,
some
like,
logos for the music
hasn't
video.
done anything super shady, as far as I know. And here's his business partner, another massive YouTuber, and that guy's been in every possible drama. Like,
Yeah.
I could, dude, imagine sitting in the boardroom as Logan's getting destroyed by the internet and not almost committing fucking, like, just this, almost not, like, walking out right there. That has to be the best glazed contract or the most ironclad shit imaginable. Like,
or
your
they're just
assets-
making, like, incredible amounts of money. And they're not
That's
Pink Sauce
very
Girl,
much
and
true.
they're not just going to
Yeah.
blow it up. Because
I saw, I was doing some research on this the other day. They both are 20% owners, allegedly. There's no, like, public info on this, like, true public info. They say they're both 20% owners, and the company, Prime, grossed gross revenue 200 mil over the past 12
One of
months.
the logos I
and
need.
internal net revenue, it was 110 million. So, like, 20 mil each. $2 million a month minimum that they're making off of their drink product.
Insane.
that's insane.
One
is
month
wild.
he could take his
Yeah,
earnings
dude.
and pay back the previous
Dude.
sin.
He could
That's
take
so
half his
wild.
earnings.
The biggest thing, the most baller thing to do would be get a bunch of creators to just put
Makes
like a little bit of money
sense.
and then like you know,
Yep.
there's not that many
Gonzo.
in this sphere. There is no one who is as high a roller
Do-do-do.
as Logan Paul, to be fair. But
Right.
what an ultimate move it would be to have like other YouTubers pay back the CryptoZoo people. What a just a colossal world-ending L that would be for Logan Paul if other people
Dude,
did it.
this is what I was actually. I'm not even kidding about this. I made this video a while back, but I was actually thinking, I'm like, if it's $2 million, I almost just want to take it out and like pay it back. Because I think about it, I'm like, $2 million. Like, what am I gonna do? Buy a Lamborghini? That it's not to give Logan the fattest L on the platform.
Yeah, because you could also
worth it.
you could do it in the sense of like you could just start a nonprofit and then just like have awareness for scams and like you could do it. It would be, I feel like it would be a beneficial thing to do just in the world, and let people know that YouTubers are generally pieces of shit, and have it be run by YouTubers.
That's a fucking genius idea,
It's
honestly.
actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I think it
it's
would be.
like
I think
what
it'd be-
H3 wanted to do with like the FUPA fund, you know?
yeah.
Right.
I feel like to put $2 million down, I am 100%
Yeah,
down
dude,
for
because
it.
I didn't get scammed by a YouTuber, but I got scammed. I would love to be involved if there was anything like
Well, you
that.
got scammed
So,
by a Twitch streamer.
Yeah. Well, like
Yeah.
the thing is, it's like I'm sure his audience would be like, "Wow, so you're just like you're breaking the piggy bank just to cover this dude's L's." I'm like, not really. If you, I'm doing it.
It's a bigger
I would do
picture.
it mostly because
yeah,
it's
for
like
people, man.
like at the end of the day, it's like Ludwig and XQC did the same thing to the Slicker situation. Yeah, this is like our community, so like I'm down to put like, and I'm down to cover the 100% pot, if it just means like people get fucking paid back, and it serves as a good like PSA to avoid these NFT, these crypto scams,
And
a lot
also
of these merch
the
scams.
petty side of you could cackle at Logan Paul's misfortune.
I mean,
it
like,
would be it would be
the
as
funniest-
petty as it is good.
Like,
That'd
like
be
the
awesome.
funniest thing is the wildest thing about it is like Logan Paul is. I'm just saying, like, he's magnitudes richer than I am.
Mm-hmm.
That like there's not even like hiding the fact. He's just magnitudes richer.
He's doing okay, yeah.
If I'm able to cover his L, bro, that's got to be so infinitesimal for him. If I'm able to cover his L without thinking twice, he should be able to do it like as he will. Like
Yeah.
Just
that's
provide an
nothing
example.
for him.
Yeah,
It's like
it would be tough to figure out who are all the victims.
Sure.
Yeah, it'd be tough to.
I mean,
gotta
would
be
it really
made,
be
right?
tough because it's on
Sniper
the
wolf would
blockchain?
pay
Markets,
them.
Yeah,
or,
exactly. Right. It's on the
wallets.
blockchain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so as soon as
I don't know.
if somebody shows me their minted NFT, that we could just pay them back.
True.
Because his idea was pay them back in Ethereum. I'm just gonna straight up say give them back USD. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
gonna give them.
They'd be like,
funky
no, no, I don't want USD.
I'm like, yeah, they're like give us back in like an ass coin. I'm like,
USDT?
well, that's still more stable than Ethereum and all that shit.
If we offered to pay him back in Dogecoin, Elon might get on board.
Nah.
Oh my dude, if Elon covers the L, hell yeah.
Looking
dude.
into this.
So, Jack, what's
but I
your
mean-
favorite financial scam in YouTube history?
Oh, there's so many. You're at,
There's
that's
a
like
lot.
picking my favorite child. I don't.
Oh, come on. You gotta have, like,
I mean, Crypto Zoo is great just because, like, I love the CoffeeZilla
Yeah!
series on it. Like, that was just so beautifully
Entertaining.
thorough, right?
I will always love Save the Kids. Anything with charity that doesn't go towards,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
actual children.
Especially if it has
Funniest
the
shit in
word
the
save and kids in it as well.
That's a beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Save the kids,
Well,
man.
Like special. Okay, listen. When it's called Save the Kids and it's run by YouTubers, dude, it's like a video waiting to happen. The day I saw that, and like the day I saw the Save the Kids, and I saw Rice Gum and every other one of those guys involved, I'm like, dude, there's just no fucking shot.
This
God
is
is involved in
awesome.
that. Jesus.
I think
This
my
is
favorite one
awesome.
was when XQC wanted
There
to
it
sue
is.
the Olympics for copyright striking him. That was my favorite one.
He wanted to. I didn't know about this. He wanted to sue
He's
the
a
Olympics.
genius.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
favorite financial drama.
He has a high
Wow.
operational IQ. Dude's a genius.
He streamed the Olympics to
XQC 's a
100,000
fucking
people.
savant, dude.
He gets it taken down because obviously he gets it taken down, and then he wants to sue
I-
them.
Dude,
It's
I
really
love
great.
it when like. Okay, so here's the thing: when you have 100,000 live viewers, dog, you are not a streamer. You are a broadcasting agency
point,
at that
yeah.
point. Like, dude, listen, the fact that you haven't been sued. I love the entitlement sometimes. Like when the MasterChef shit was happening, they're like, dude, they DMCA'd me. I'm like, you're lucky. Fucking Fox hasn't taken you to court.
Yeah, I don't
over-"
care, dude.
Fox, like Fox would throw it if they decided to record the Super Bowl, okay? You're lucky that they didn't fucking do shit to you for rebroadcasting one of their premier like cooking shows. They would send you to like hell if they could. But you know, it's the entitlement that gets me. It's even when it comes to like just. I love the scamming nature of YouTube. I really do. Like as much as it depressed me, like don't get me wrong, that 2 years of crypto boom where like everyone was scamming, I was like, this is just disgusting. This is depressing. Now I'm just like, the audience, dude. I have said this a million times. Don't buy crypto if you keep doing it. And then the funniest thing is, the audience will be like, "Hey, can you investigate this shitty scam?" Dog, I warned you 2 years ago. Now you get scammed. I'm laughing. Okay, I'm sitting back. I am giggling like a fucking schoolgirl every time this happens. Okay, when we started this podcast, there was a project known as Sticks.
That's a good one.
Oh, old school.
People
Old
bought
school.
Sticks.
You know about
And
Stick
the-
Jack?
No, please go
Yeah.
on.
My
Okay.
favorite
Jake-
crypto project.
Very cool.
So Jake Paul, Nobel Prize winner,
Genius.
Harvard graduate that he is, genius man, worked on a project known as Stick. Now, it was an NFT project where it was stick figures, but they had different. It was like it's stick figures with dicks, okay. The dicks would be different. Sometimes they'd be like 3D. Sometimes they'd be in your face, holographic, whatever. Ran this project, didn't go fucking anywhere. Because again, Jake Paul promotes it, and then a month later, never acknowledges it, moves on to another project. Project goes nowhere. That's the extent of this NFT shit. And mind you, we were told that we were dumb for not thinking that it would blow up. Like, I was supposed to sit here and think that Sticks
Was the future?
Exactly.
Dude,
It was-
I still believe. I really do. I'm
Diamond
holding
hands.
out.
It's
Come on.
comeback. You have
Yes,
to buy
exactly.
at the low. Buy
Hobble,
at the
baby.
low, guys.
To the moon.
Dude, it's like anytime somebody promotes a product, you just gotta. No, actually, speaking of financial scams, here's something dumber than Stick. Have you ever heard of Earth 2.0?
Oh, bro. Where's my? I don't even invest.
I feel
This already
like-
sounds good.
I feel like I've heard of it,
Was
but
that the metaverse? Was that one?
Oh yeah, it was the Earth, but in a metaverse. So basically,
yeah,
you could.
And you could
so
buy
there's-
real estate in the meta Earth.
So the way that this worked was these guys cloned the Google Maps API onto their website, and they would just sell like plots of Google Maps like pixels for money. Motherfuckers would be buying this for $2,000, $1,000, hundreds of dollars. Now they
Gotta
claim
get it
that there's
early.
a
Real estate goes
Right.
up.
100%.
Always goes
people,
up.
dude, people were buying the fucking pyramids of Giza for like $40 on there. Okay, so they got it real fucking early. All right, shit. Now they said there was going to be a game attached to this. Game never fucking came out.
naturally.
Really?
Project is dead.
That's
Oh, yeah.
surprising.
I know, right? Like it's fucking.
Shocked.
It's dead in the water. Didn't go anywhere. All right. I mean, this is like. The people that create these projects, it's funny because we came from that World of Warcraft era, like the actual metaverse, when you made your fantasy character and lived in that. Dude, people are reselling that same. They're reselling like Second Life to like boomers or like idiots these days.
No, that's really what it
for
is,
hundreds
yeah.
of dollars. Yeah. But the thing is, Second Life and all World of Warcraft, you can fucking play that shit, right? Like, I remember the Earth 2.0 guys were like, "Wouldn't you like to drive your metaverse like Lamborghini down, like, wouldn't you like to drive it down Sunset?" And I'm like, "You mean like GTA 5?"
Right, but
Yeah.
better. You know, like
I know.
GTA 5
Yeah.
at least is photorealistic.
Yeah, like it looks good. You know, like shit, I'm playing the game at least. This doesn't even look real.
Did you guys ever see that there's this YouTuber Folding Ideas. He made a video a few years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, called like the metaverse is a dead mall or something like that. It was fascinating. It's all about kind of what you just described. Like it wasn't Second Life, but it was something else. It was like some other embodiment where like you could own virtual real estate in this shitty like PS2 graphics era, world, but like, now. And it was just like devoid of any engagement. No one was ever on it. Nothing ever worked. Like all the little mini games you could play in this world were just sad and not really existent. And brands would always try to get on it. So you could buy like the Eminem's house or something, but it was just it was depressing.
But you know what that sounds like? Like just a dead version of PlayStation Home. Like back in the PS3 days, you could fucking walk around. The funniest thing about it too is like explaining to people how dumb this metaverse shit was, because I was like, wait a minute. I was told that you could go into the theaters at AMC Metaverse and watch a movie together. So I'm like, wait a minute. You're telling me, like, just us four. Imagine we're like, yo, shit, you want to watch a movie online together, like John Wick 2? What are we going to do? Are we going to open up Discord and just screen share it and watch the movie?
Archaic.
Exactly. No, let's put on our fucking $2,000 Valve Index headsets, sit in the theater together, and like our Roblox avatars are going to react. Like what? Like, did you see that metaverse interview between Lex Friedman and fucking Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes.
Shit looked okay. Don't get me wrong. The 3D models looked kind of cool, but like, come on now.
I was somewhat intrigued by I didn't watch the full thing. I watched like a Twitter clip of it. You know what I mean? Twitter video clip. And I was intrigued. Like, what was he using? Because it couldn't have been like the MetaQuest
they were using
3.
I think they were using the MetaQuest.
But it doesn't have like an inner camera. I don't know.
It's like that new Apple Vision shit. Like, I don't know how expensive that is, but like it can track your whole fucking face. But like the only application that made sense for me is like if you can watch like the Joe Rogan Experience, but like in the metaverse, so you could see them up close talking. That would be kind of cool, like as an audience member. But like
that could be attractive to some, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but how many people are really willing to pay thousands of bucks to like sit in the metaverse? Like, it's still going to be uncomfortable. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Like, it's not the world of sci-fi where you like jack into the animus and you're like reliving.
Sure.
No, you're still like sitting with a helmet on. You can feel that. So
it's only going to get more and more. I mean, affordable. I mean, today I shipping at our place today. We just got the MetaQuest 3 because I love VR, and I do think like a lot of it is kind of the future. Just like everything is so much more immersive, and so the fact that this new one now has the AR features, like it has full color pass through at a much higher resolution than the previous MetaQuest did, so you can actually like. You can see your furniture and your pets and shit, and then but then you can also like with the AR stuff, you can have it so that like little aliens appear like behind a chair, right? Like actual like interaction with your furniture, with your environment, and the fact that it's only but like still like what $500 when the Vision Pro is $3,500 coming out, and like I get that that's its own thing, sure. I'm sure there's a reason for that price tag, but like as this shit gets lighter. And more portable and starts to look more like sunglasses than a giant, future helmet.
Like Google Glasses back in the day.
It's what Google Glasses wanted to be. I think like the Vision, specifically the Vision Pro, is what Google Glasses wanted it to be, with like having your own like 100-foot, computer screen, etc., all that crap. Because you're not getting a Vision Pro to play VR games. You're getting
it so you can like use your Mac on the anywhere you go or something like that. Yeah,
exactly. But like I I'm a fan of the MetaQuest stuff just because it's so accessible. You don't have to plug it into a PS5. It's just like, no, you just turn it on and all of a sudden you're playing RE4.
Yeah, like as long as you're not like plugged into it, because that's one of the things with like VR shit is like feeling that cable. Like,
hey, I can't do it. I can't do the cable anymore.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled. Like I can never.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if like when you do plug it into a PC, you get access to all the Steam VR games and stuff. Sure, that's great. I don't want that cable. I'm a mover. I'm a shaker, baby.
I mean, like, would I love to kill my monitors and like have like augmented reality? Yeah, I'm sure down in the few years it'll be there. By then, the Kwebbelkop AI will be so good that everything we'll be watching is just
Kwebbelkop AI.
It's all gonna like lead to a
fear
fucking
there.
singularity.
No,
dude.
but like, I know how we're all making fun of like the metaverse and all that. It's like, who wants to buy virtual real estate? The point of real estate is that it's not virtual.
Ooh,
Like,
that looks good.
Yeah.
You know, we're all making fun of that, but the brightest and biggest minds of our generation were buying NFTs for some practical value. You know, like they made believe that NFTs actually had a actual purpose, and it wasn't just a circle jerk of scamming the government.
Right. Like no, it was a weird time. The whole NFT
But like
rise.
the craziest thing is right now, I don't know anyone that can like be defensible of NFTs like it's some sort of brilliant futuristic way of marketing content and moving around money and stuff like that. I mean, obviously there's still some people that like the technology and stuff, and I'm not dissing the technology, that's cool, but people to think that it's the future of moving around money, like right now, that's ridiculous, and everyone thinks that. But just a year ago, or 2 years ago, people were investing hundreds of millions of dollars into NFTs. It's like, it just goes to show how, like,
Dude, I went to the movies and they had like an advertisement, like where one of the banks was talking about it. I'm like, stop,
Oh,
don't.
no,
Like,
no.
boomers here
Logan
sitting
Paul
thinking they
lost
can buy the
more
Mona
money in
Lisa.
NFTs than all of the people he scammed combined. Aside
Dude,
from the people buying Prime, because that shit sucks.
Dude, I love when anytime I talk about this and people bullied me a year ago, they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, 99.99% loss average. That's the average, dog. And it doesn't get any it's standard deviation right there. You're not winning this
Luna,
shit.
do you still have that
You know.
podcast with you, Keemstar, and what's his face? And FaZe Banks, where FaZe Banks was like making fun of you for not investing in NFTs, saying you can't 10x real estate, dog. You can't 10x real estate.
I feel like it's probably somewhere on Spotify, but dude, that's the thing. Like arguing back and forth, it's like I used to have energy about it, but now I'm like, dude, I'm gonna let the world answer for me, okay? I'm gonna like come back. We'll talk about this a year later. You know the funniest thing is nobody has ever mentioned that 10x stuff to me. Anybody that was shilling me NFT because they know I'm just waiting to say I told you so, and I am. Like, dude. Any chance, like if I'm sitting in the car and I'm talking with like anybody that tells me, yeah, you know, I fucked up, I'm like, dude, I am the first one ready to roast you, but nobody's willing to come back and talk because here's the thing, I don't like at this point I just don't even care. Like I knew I was right in that moment, didn't have the energy to fight back. World vindicated me for that shit, you know. But it's
History
just like
was
this,
on your side.
yeah. Like it's like the same thing. Like even as pessimistic as I get, like. And to route it to the Kwebbelkop stuff, because I really do want to talk about that, especially now that like Caleb's here, because I know that you've been looking into it as much as I have. That is the future of this platform. Like that is the future of like a lot of internet content. Like we might laugh at it, but it's just it's gonna get so good to the point where I think like for a grand majority, like at least for the Sniper Wolves and the Kwebbelkops and
forget just internet content. I think it might be the future of like storytelling and movie production.
Dude,
and...
Princess Jane's taking the storm.
Okay, listen, Princess Jane is pretty great, I will say, but I do think that it's gonna get even better.
No, inevitably, it has to get better. But I really do want to talk about the Kwebbelkop stuff because can we just talk about like the reaction stuff that he's been posting on Twitter?
The summarizations?
It's so good.
Fucking great,
It's so
dude.
good. It's so good.
Love it.
I love how he moves his eyebrows
every
the whole
single
time. He's like,
thing doesn't-
hey guys, this is
How's it
crazy,
going,
and I'm
cops?
smearing the butter on the bread,
Well, hold on.
and I'm putting
Hold on. Why are we even? Let's react to it, boys.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I feel like
Bring it up.
at this point, I kind of feel like Kwebbelkop is almost like my adversary. I don't know why. I respond to a lot of his tweets. He never acknowledges my existence. It's like, if you respond to Kwebbelkop, you will ratio him. It's crazy.
That's
It's
very
like,
true. No, that's very true.
He is the most
It's weird.
ratioable man on Twitter.
All right,
It's
here, boys.
weird.
let's look at this banger content first
Banger?
and foremost.
Okay.
So people, it's
And we're gonna make this so
banger. What are you talking about?
transformative. So transformative.
Bro, listen, all right. Let's,
Transform the fuck out of it.
so this video, this cooking video,
Oh, I
is
haven't
by a
seen this
different
one.
channel.
Oh, this is a new
Oh,
one.
this is a good one, dude. I've seen this
Whoa.
one.
You.
Yes, sir. I watch them all. I'm a huge fan.
All right. So audience, we're gonna show you this brilliant AI content.
Look at how much freaking cheese he is using. Oh my goodness, I would never
Look at
eat
how.
this is way too much bacon. How the hell is this even supposed to be a sandwich? This is just a
Oh my
block
God.
of freaking chicken with oh my god. Oh.
It's trash. It's so
Recently,
garbage.
and for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous 2-year contracts, they said, "What the f are you talking about, you insane Hollywood ass? Do you know how big their legal department is, face?" So to recap, Mint is actually lowering prices on every plan to just $15 a month. And I will stay the hell out of the legal department.
The AI couldn't bring up the word bacon. It was just done. It was not. The thing about the AI is it's not keeping up with the video speed. So like when he says chicken, he was supposed to say, "Oh, this thing's wrapped in bacon." Did not
No
trigger
way.
there.
He's actually adding some what the hell? I cannot eat this.
And that
I
was it.
cannot
That was
eat
it. That's all
this.
okay.
I'm
The whole thing-
robot.
So here's the thing. Like he has this amazing tech. Here's
Oh
the
my
deal.
God. Go back up to the thing. Go back up to the thing. Yo, Jarvis, can we please mark bro on the bingo card, please?
Yes. Perfect. Yes.
I'm wondering if that's like baiting me or not, or if I'm just looking too deep into it. But here's the question, or here's my point, right? He has this he's been working on his AI baby for allegedly 5 years, right? And that's fine. That's cool.
Not the
If
logo I was
investing
looking
money, time, and
for.
resources to this technology that he's passionate about. All the more power to him. My question is, why in God's name is he using it to create the most boring content imaginable?
I think it's because he knows the formula. He knows boring equals it reaches a broader audience. That is what boring content is. Mr. Beast talks about how he purposefully tones down his personality in his videos so that he could be relatable to more people. I think that he knows exactly that the common denominator is that he's a person. Or
Tell
at
me
least he's
if
supposed to
you
be.
guys can make a better thumbnail than this.
I
Nah,
definitely
bro, I
could.
can't get Dream to look like that on my thumbnails.
Yeah.
Dude, I did you guys see his AI children and like AI girlfriend?
yeah,
and
man.
I saw the AI
fucking-
girlfriend stuff,
dude,
a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
I saw that.
Dude, Sophie, my AI girlfriend, went to the beach today.
Yeah, that's
Funniest thing
definitely
about
bait.
this-
That is definitely bait.
I haven't seen that.
Funniest thing about this is like he's like I just want to make sure the AI doesn't do anything naughty, and everyone was like, wait a minute, the whole selling point of your AI is
He knew what he was
taken
doing
away
with
from-
that. He was
Yeah, for
baiting
sure.
everyone
He's
for
an ultimate troll.
engagement.
He's an ultimate troll. Me and
What
my
the
AI
fuck,
girlfriend had
dude?
a
Let me
daughter
into my
yesterday. She's
goddamn
going up to-
channel.
This is like
What
the
is
best
happening?
bait imaginable. When I saw
yeah.
this, I was like, insta bait. Like the amount of people that tried like quote tweeting it, wild shit. Nearly half of CEOs think AI should replace them. Yes, please, dude. Meet Gizmo, my AI pet. Dude, it's the best thing in the
Yo,
world.
Gizmo's on the same beach as his AI wife. That's crazy.
Yeah. They
Coincidence?
were going out together, dude.
Continuity.
Like it's, but that's like a lot of it. His content is
Dog.
the AI that he.
Why
has,
is it taking
I'm
so
sure
long
that
to
as it
load?
gets refined 6 months from now, it could probably flood
Oh
YouTube
my
and
God.
actually do reasonably well. If like Sniper Wolf and all those people are already succeeding, but that like he'll never be able to generate like original stuff.
All right,
Even his
I
AI,
gotta
as far as
download
I
this
think, and correct me if I'm wrong.
fucking
anybody,
garbage.
But I think he still has to record all of his gameplay himself. He just runs it through like a special system.
My,
that, like,
my good sir, if you look at those TikToks, the cooking TikToks, he didn't record anything. He just took viral cooking TikToks and put his AI guy in the corner.
What? That's not
Yeah.
his own content? Are you
No.
claiming that's not his original cooking?
And there's no need for at some point he's not gonna actually need to record any of his own footage. He
I'm
can just
so
take other
confused
people's
at
footage.
why.
Or he can
Dude,
just have
just-
He
AI
already is.
generate
Acting
the
like
footage.
this.
Just think about it like this, okay? Let's say that you're making $100,000 a month off of YouTube AdSense doing this AI shit. Just take like $200 of that. Pay somebody in India, $5 of them. to just cook shit for you on a daily basis.
Yeah, but he doesn't have he can't come up with this. First of all, why should he do that if he could just steal it for free? And second of all, he needs to actually come up with the idea of wrapping cheese and bacon and toasting it or whatever. Like, he's not coming up with any ideas here.
No, not at all.
I'm
You're
sure he
putting a
even has
lot
an
of hope
algorithm
because-
to pull out the popular cooking TikToks to react to.
Well, like, he's gonna get, like, okay, this is when it's gonna get wild. So he's already got AI girlfriend on the beach, right? Imagine him, like, making AI pranks or something down the road, and then, like, having the AI react to fake.
I'm probably
AI
gonna have to
pranks.
stop
It's
stream
just, like,
just
a fucking
'cause
level of fakery.
I gotta
the thing, if
restart
you
it.
could never